Hi crafty friends, happy Tuesday. Hope you're all well. And look, I've got short sleeves on today. How exciting. This weather's just lovely, isn't it? Bit of sun always makes me feel good. And looks like we've got some really good days coming up. So I'm really happy, and we've had a nice sunny weekend. So that's really good. We're even thinking, or we're even going to change our winter doona over this weekend. So that's exciting. And that's called optimism, I think. When you take off the electric blanket and you change your winter doona for the summer doona, I think that's called optimism. And I'm always optimistic. So I hope you're well, friends. I hope you've been enjoying the lovely weather and finding time to do some crafty things. I have had a quiet weekend this weekend, a couple of weekends before Christmas. My day job is a very busy job. Coming up to Christmas is the busiest time of year for us. And we have had staff shortages as well, so it's I've been working more than what I want, and for longer than what I want, but that's just what you do, isn't it? When you work, you put in and you count the days until your holidays. So that's what I've been doing a lot of lately, and so my weekends are having to be a little bit quieter, especially on Sunday. I try and just stay home and spend time in the craft room, which is good. And I had to definitely this Sunday because the pollen count was really super high. Well, I don't know whether it was officially super high, but my body was not happy. My hay fever and my asthma were just not happy with the pollen count. So my lovely husband looked after me and shut the house up, and other than go to church in the morning, we just stayed home. And I spent the day in the craft room, which was absolutely lovely. So what did I do in the craft room? I did more Christmas cards. I sent out, I think on Monday morning. I sent them out on Friday, so I didn't do Christmas cards. Dementia. I didn't do Christmas cards because I sent them out on Friday. I sent my last Christmas cards out on Friday, which is good, and hopefully everyone will get them. I'm semi-confident in Australia Post's ability to deliver my Christmas cards this week. I did do. I spent the day actually doing some things. I always have lots of pages that I make up, and they don't have photos on them, so I make them up. They're part of a launch bundle, or they're part of a convention bundle, or they're part of a workshop that I've put together. And when I do these projects, I don't have photos for them because I don't know what I'm going to put them in. So I'll put them in while I rub my nose. I put them in a box, and they're my page blanks, I guess. So I once a year or twice a year I go through them and I add photos to them. So they're a quick way for me to scrapbook when I've got the scrapbooking itch, and they're lovely pages because they're put together properly. So I did. This one was a weekend. I don't know whether you can see it. There we go. A weekend away. A retreat. So I had the photos, I had pages that was from a previous launch. I just love this paper, and it actually suits the colourful costumes that we've got on. So I put together, these are only two of the pages I did, but we put those together as well. Oh, I know what I did as well. I also made heaps of Christmas tags. And I was just cleaning up my craft room, and this time of the year I've always got, well, when I've more or less finished my Christmas cards, I've got lots and lots of little Christmas paper scraps, so I turn them into tags. You see, so that one's got stickers on it, and I've just got, so that one there's colourful, and then I've got, you can write on that side. This one's got Santa Claus. Yeah, he's got lots and lots of stickles. I bought out the silver stickles and I used it a lot. Let me tell you. This one here is I have these little bits of paper everywhere. And so I'd stamped that previously and cut that out, and I just had that in some random box. So I sort of made it into a little tag there. Again, same thing for these trees. So these trees and the middle tree I just had sitting in a box somewhere. So I stamped them, so I embellished them with liquid glass. Can you see? Liquid glass. Waited for it to dry and then put it on a tag. So I did that on Sunday as well. And I just love using up random bits of stuff. I never waste anything. So that's what I did. I think that's it. So that's what I've been doing. Close to my heart have got specials, of course. They always have wonderful specials, and I think you know most of them. I've been talking about them. Unfortunately, I have not got any internet this morning, so I can't go on the Close to My Heart website and have a look and check the exact specials that are happening at the moment. I always do that before I come on and do this video so that I can tell you what specials are happening and when they finish. This morning it did not happen. My internet is not working, so just pop onto the my Close to My Heart online store, and I'll pop a link on there again today, and just have a look at the specials yourself. I know that the season greetings, the tag special, and the Christmas card, cut above Christmas card kit, they're all finishing on the 31st of December. There's a wonderful special for Valentine's Day. I think I can't remember the name of it, but that has beautiful paper, and I'm not sure when that expires. I think it's in January or February anyway. So you've got time with that one. So there's a few specials on there, and there's a new one. I can't remember the name of it, which is why I check it every Tuesday morning, except this morning. There is a very exciting week coming up with Close to My Heart specials, and it's called the Boxing Week sales, and I absolutely love these sales. So every day for the week from Boxing Day, but in Australia it will be the 27th because it's the American Boxing Day, so we're ahead of them. So it is on the 27th, and every day there will be for 12 hours or 24 hours, I think it's 24 hours, there's a special live while stocks last. Boxing Day special, they always have really good specials, reduced stock. I quite often in these sales I use them to stock up on my papers that I need if I've run out of papers, things that I use all the time, my consumables. These are the ones that I buy in the sales. I buy shimmer pens, shimmer brushes and stickles and all of those sorts of things that I use all the time. If they've ever got glues or anything like that on special, I buy those things because most of the time I have already bought other things like workshops and things like that. So I'm just looking at the time, sorry friends. Yeah, so that's what I do with the specials, and that means I replenish my stocks at a lower cost, and then I've got more money to buy the lovely new things that are coming out. Speaking of new things, Close to My Heart has a new catalogue launching on the 1st of January, and as a maker I have had a month of a sneak peek. I'll show you the front cover. Yum. Now this catalogue for me And I know for a lot of my friends is really good because they've got a paper pack that's sort of designed around travel. And so I have already bought quite a bit of that paper, and the embellishments and things like that, they're all designed to help you document your travels. So yeah, that's always good. Excuse me, I'm just gonna have a little bit sip of my tea. My throat's just a little bit scratchy at this time of the year. Well, it's not usually this time of the year, it's usually earlier, but this season has been the spring hay fever season seems to have been delayed somewhat. Anyway, I digress. So I have already received my first order of the new products, and I can't show you till the 1st of January. And there's lots of goodies to play with that we already still have, so I don't want to take away from the beautiful products that we already have. But the January catalogue has some beautiful, beautiful things. So over the Christmas break, I'll be working on my samples to show you, and my workshops and things like that, to show you these beautiful papers, beautiful stamps, beautiful products that are coming up in January. So I'm going to be doing that. What else? Oh yes, so I'm tired at night lately, but I've still been really wired because I've just been thinking about work, which is not good. I don't like to normally think about work, excuse me, but I've only got 3 more days left and a lot to do, so I tend to need a distraction at night, and eating is never a good idea. So this week I'm going to be putting together my Christmas story card kit. So I buy most of the workshops that close to my heart have featuring each paper pack. So each little mini catalogue has 3 different paper packs in it, and they have a card making workshop and a scrapbooking workshop with all of the instructions and everything that you need in there. And the card making workshop always has a stamp and thin cut set. So I just keep all of these together. I don't take the stamp and thin cuts out until I make the workshop. So they're out of my stash until I do that. So they're a great way of being creative when you're a bit tired. They're beautifully designed. These cards look amazing. I'll just show you the instructions. It's back to front, of course, but how gorgeous do these cards look? And there's a little mason jar stamp and thin cut in there, and I'll be able to use that for lots of projects. So I'm excited. I'll put those together at night when I need my brain to start slowing down and think about other things other than work. So that's about all I've got for you today. It's been long enough. I've been raving on now for about 15 minutes. I'm up to 13:27, so nearly 15 minutes. So I'm sure you've had enough of me talking and seeing my face. So I hope you have a really great week, friends. Have a brilliant Christmas. I hope it's a day that is filled with joy and love and celebration for you. And if it's not, because I know that the nature of human relationships means that sometimes Christmases can be a sad time too. So if it's not one filled with joy, if this is a day that you are struggling with, I hope that you get through. You find a way of getting through. There's always craft, my friends. That little hobby can get us through most things. So crafty friends, I hope you have a brilliant, peaceful, loving day, whatever you do and whoever you do it with. And next time I come to you, it will be after Christmas. So till next time, crafty friends, happy crafting. Bye.